And one of the things I wanted to talk to you all about is understanding that you need, all of you, to take time for yourself. That's really important. Taking time for yourself. And what I mean by that, because I was speaking to a little group this morning, was listen to the thoughts of your soul and your higher self. We need time to recharge, re-energize, and revitalize ourselves. And that's really very important, because it is time for all of us to work on ourselves, to have that positive relationship and love and joy within us, ourselves, because you see, we are the leaders. And what do I mean by that? We are the leaders. We are the people that when they see us change, when they see us having love and joy and happiness, when they see us having success in life and smiling, when they see us happy, when they see us healthy, they're going to say to you, well, what's your secret? And you're going to tell them about meditation, about learning to see the beauty within you and loving yourself. You know, the only limitations we have is what we created in our own mind. You know, there's an old saying, trite, and it says, argue for your limitations and own them. So look at your life right now and think about, what am I doing to create that love and joy and happiness in my life? Because you see, when you create love and joy and happiness in your life, you're setting up a figurative string of energy that's attracting more love and joy and happiness in your life. Like, wow, look what I'm creating in my life. Look what I'm doing to my life, and I want to share it. Don't you all want to be around someone that's happy and joyous? You don't want to be around somebody who's depressed, angry, frustrated. And certainly what's going on, there's so much anger and frustration that's going on right now in the world that it's like, oh, I don't want to be part of that. I cannot tell you how many people call me and going, oh, I feel down, I'm depressed, I'm tired, I don't know what's going on. And people say, well, you're alone, you can't get out, and so on. You know what it is? It's that you're picking up empathically the energy of what's going on around you. And you're accepting that as your truth. Now, I know most of you, if not all of you, are not doing it intentionally. But when you meditate, you set up a vibration and frequency of opening the door to work with the true source. And of course, what is the true source? Unconditionally loving, allowing, and non-judgmental. And just to feel that love, it's incredible. I can't describe it. It's something you have to experience yourself. It is so powerful that when you're done, there are meditations that I do when I coach with people. Sometimes they're only 10 minutes long, and they said, gosh, Michael, I feel like I've slept all night. I feel energized. I feel so happy. And that's the secret, because that lets your soul bring in the love from the true source. It lets your soul heal yourself and raises your energy to bring about love and joy, because that's what meditation does. I wrote in one of my Facebook quotes, and I was talking to the true source, and the true source asked me a question and asked me, would you change anything in your life, Michael? What would you change? And this is what I wrote. If I were to change anything in my life, what would I change? The answer is nothing. Every experience creates wisdom. Wisdom creates knowledge. Knowledge creates strength, and strength creates my unlimited life. Think about that. Every experience that you had has formulated you, has set up a road path for you to heal, to become empowered, to have joy, to have happiness, to bring about changes in everyone around you. Because your change, your energy, your influence is so great when you are on a path of love and joy and happiness that you are actually attracting more love and joy and happiness around you, but not also through you, but others that are around you. Some people go, it's nice to be around you. I really miss you. I'm glad we're spending time together. It's that love and joy and they're feeling in their life. And it's coming from you. It's emanating from you. You are a direct I'm trying to find the word. You are a direct aspect. You're a conduit for the true source's unconditional love and allowingness and non-judgmentalness to touch others. And even if it's for a few minutes or an hour, you're changing their life. Because sooner or later, they're going to say, what's your secret? You're going to say, I meditate and opening up to the true source's unconditional love and allowingness and non-judgmentalness. And when you begin to do that, and remember, no expectations, no attachments, everything turns around. It happens so quickly that you'll be amazed. And I always say to everybody, take an hour to an hour and a half every day and meditate. And even if you can't meditate for that long, just look around you. Find everything that brings joy and happiness in your life. Because you see, that joy and happiness is an aspect of love. That aspect of love raises your vibrations. When it raises your vibrations, it raises your frequencies. When it raises your frequencies, your cells of your body begin to glow. And as that energy of love comes within your body and makes your cells glow with this beautiful energy of love, nothing negative can live in the energy of love, period. Nothing. Zero. Nada. So important for you to understand that. And you know what? Some people will laugh at you. Some will try to take advantage of you, and you know who they are, and just send them loving thoughts. And you know, we have a saying in the spiritual world, when someone is really giving you a hard time or they're angry, love them from a distance. You don't have to be in their energy, because their energy is toxic to them, and they are intentionally or unintentionally trying to bring you down. And I want to share a quick little story with you. And I had a student, and she had a 3-year-old child, and she came in to do a makeup class. And he was just giving her one hard time. And I looked at him and sent him this message telepathically. I know what you're doing. You think it's funny. You're distracting your mother. And I think you should stop. While he was yelling, he stopped. He looked at me and smiled. And then he went back to the same thing. And eventually he stopped. So we are telepathically sending out our messages to others. And what are you sending out to others? Well, if you don't meditate every day and ask that this day goes joyous and happiness for you, even if it's for 20 minutes, you're missing out on programming a day that can bring about love and joy. Because I look at my work as a labor of love and joy. I love what I do. It makes me happy because I'm fulfilling my mission and goal. I'm opening up many souls to fulfill their mission and goal. And that is very important for us to change our thinking on our life on the planet at this time. But not only this time, but for the rest of the days of our lives. So I ask all of you to spend an hour and a half meditating and looking at the joyous things in life. And remember, inhale the word dream and exhale the word heaven. What will happen is, after a while when you're doing it, you will leave your body and go through a portal of love and joy and happiness. So everyone, I want you to think about what I shared with you, ask others to join us,